This is the two best camera now in the market. The Canon R5 Mark II with the Sony Alpha A1. Hello guys, so today's vlog, join me as I put the two best camera now in the market. We have the Canon R5 Mark II versus the Sony Alpha A1. So let's check and I will help you to decide which the best camera for you. So let's make a specs comparison between these two best camera in the market in 2024. So before anything else, if you're new to my channel, if you want this kind of content, please consider to subscribe and hit notification bell so at least you'll be updated for all the videos that I will upload regarding photo, video, and tutorial. So let's start now guys. Before we start the comparison, let's check first the announced date of both camera. Again, the Sony A1 or Alpha A1 announced last January 26 of 2021 with a price of $6,500 US dollar, while the Canon R5 Mark II announced last July 17 of 2024 with a price of $4,300 US dollar. And again, guys, this price is only based only in the local shop in the US. So the price will be depends on your local market. So yan, again, it will be depends again the price on your local market. So again, yeah, let's check now why we choose the A1 over the R5 Mark II. So first, you have already the gyroscopic stabilization. You have more megapixel. You have 50 megapixel compared for 45 megapixel of the Canon. You have more lighter, like 737 grams versus 746 grams. You have more better view finder resolution. It's 9,440K dots compared for 5,760K dots of Canon R5 Mark II. You have plus sync port, internet port, and you have a bunch of selection for lenses. Again, guys, for the lenses of Sony, you have more uh, option. Like we have some Sigma, Samyang, Tamron, name it, guys. We have a lot of Sony mount for your Sony A1 camera. So again, guys, reason to choose the Canon R5 Mark II over the Sony A1. So first, you have more cheaper body. So this is more cheaper compared for the A1. Second, you have already dedicated switch for photo and video, which is here. Yan. For the R5 Mark II. And again, guys, the Sony is announced last 2021. So maybe the A1 Mark II. Don't know. Maybe there's already a separate switch within photo and video. So again, you have dedicated switch for photo and video of Canon R5 Mark II. You have eye control autofocus, which is control autofocus point with your eye. So this specs only in the Canon R3. Now it's also in the Canon R5 Mark II. So you have best native ISO, which is 51,200 compared for 32,000. You have more focusing points, which is 5,940 versus 759. You have more bigger LCD screen size, which is already 3.2 compared for 3 of Sony. You have 32,000 mechanical shutter compared for 8,000 of Sony A1. You have more battery life, 620 shots compared for 530 shots. You have more maximum resolution. It's 8K, which is 8,192 by 4,320 compared for the Sony, which is 8K but 7,680 by 4,320. So maximum 8K frame rate. This is 8K 60p and 8K 30p. Again, 8K 60p for the Canon R5 Mark II and 8K 30p for the Sony A1. So you have top LCD screen, as you can see here. Yeah, you have top LCD screen, focusing bracketing, focus stacking, selfie vlogging mode. Meaning the selfie vlogging mode, this is fully articulated screen, touch screen. And for the Sony, you have also only tilting screen. So this is tilting screen, and this is articulated screen. So yeah, and vehicle tracking autofocus is already in the Canon R5 Mark II. So again, guys, don't worry. They share some similarity for this camera. So again, they have same specs. For example, the stock sensor, they're both stock sensor. They both zero blackout viewfinder, lens breathing correction, anti-dust shutter mechanism, anti-dust if you open the yeah, you have the shutter closed. So it's prevent dust. And unlimited video recording depends on your memory and the battery. You have wireless and Bluetooth connection, censorship, image stabilization, adjustable touch LCD screen, while fully articulated for R5 Mark II, and tilting for the Canon A1. Yan. Uh, you have both electronic viewfinder, face detection, both 30 frames per second burst mode. For photo, you have microphone and headphone port, weather seal, time lapse, air bracketing. They're both full size HDMI. Let's see the HDMI. You have Ethernet here. Yeah. Full size HDMI and full size HDMI. You have two storage slot, UHS 2 and CF Express card. CF Express Type B for Canon and CF Express Type A for Sony A1. So, yan. Webcam function, anti-flicker, eye tracking focus, and both camera have no pop-up flash. So yeah, that is the comparison between these two camera. So again, guys, if you can see the list, most of the specs, new specs is already in the Canon R5 Mark II. So, and guys, but again, still, the Sony A1 is still a good camera, best camera for 2024. Because, again, you have all this gyroscopic stabilization, you have more megapixel, 50 megapixel, yeah, you have almost 8K resolution, and yeah, you have flash ports, internet port, and you have bunch option of your lenses. So, yan guys, I think that's it for today's vlog. Again, if you are Canon fanatic and Sony fanatic, at the end of the day, this is two best camera in the market. So it's up to you. If you like the A1, like the R5 Mark II, go with it, guys. So ayan, I think that's it for today's, guys. Again, if you want to check the price and availability of these two best camera here in the market now, you can visit our website, www.abworld.com. All the Sony camera and Canon camera, lenses, and camera, again, it's already in our market. So again, check to our website, www.abworld.com. So yan, hanggang dito na lang, guys. Thank you and mabuhay.